She loves it when you blow.
I had crazy eyes. I was like, I need your laugh. I'm totally gonna get a fucking audio clip of that, and when I'm in like random classes or in the bathroom, I'm gonna be like,
I'm gonna see if I can start making some money off of it, a horror film or something.
Yeah.
I mean, for real.
Do it. Do it.
Do it. Do it.
Do it. It is true. Stripes make your look whiter.
Whiter. She's like, oh,
so yeah.
Look, he's smiling. Oh wait, we might get too not PG.
I know, right?
So we went live yesterday. It was so fucking funny because we sat there and watched it after we did it.
Yeah, we did.
And oh my god, we were dying again. And
we gotta figure this shit out.
I'm gonna figure this shit out. So we can see it.
What's up, Bradley?
We can see it on our publishing stuff, but it's not posting for some reason. And, you know, when I looked it up, it's like, oh, you know, it's probably because there was some content that wasn't Facebook appropriate. There was none that we did yesterday that was any more inappropriate than any other day.
First off, are we ever appropriate?
Right. Maybe I had too much cleavage showing. But I really don't think it's that because we had technical...
It's because I touched your boobs so many times and used them as my drugs. Oh, the bell!
The bell!
The fucking bell!
The fucking bell! I could probably ring the bell with my cleavage. So,
dinner time, baby!
Not anymore. I've been that way a long time. No mouth here.
No mouth hole on the booby.
Oh my god. So yeah, we're looking into that. We'll get it figured out. There was technical issues just before we went up with it, so it could be something related to that.
Which is funny because we're like, oh my god, there's no connection. So we're like doing random stuff, talking. Mikkel's trying to fix it. Yeah, needless to say, when we watched it back,
all of that was on there. It was crazy. It was funny.
Yeah, totally. We're modernly technology.
Yeah, we had to make sure we really didn't show boobs in that.
Right.
It's like, oh shit, what did we do?
Don't use this as like our dressing room.
All right.
Hold on, I'll be right back out of my furnished shower curtain area. Yeah, no.
So hope nobody has any hangovers that are too bad. Happy actual birthday, Jay. And Jerry, you're the man, spending the day with your dad for his birthday.
And you need to speak Slorbonics.
Slorbonics? You know, that's true. Most of the people I talked to today, it was through text, so I don't know if they're slurring. No, Jay was sober. I'm
always sober. It's just easier to text, but it's always talk to text, and so it's like the randomest shit.
I gotta say, okay, so at first I was like really frustrated because she added the stupid little microphone for talk to text on my keyboard.
Mind you, Mikkel does not like change. She's like a dude. She's like, I am not doing that. I tried it once and I don't like it.
No, I'm pretty good with trying new things. I'm pretty good with change. It's just when I choose it. And so she put this on there, and it's like right where my emoji button always was. So I go to hit my emoji button, I'm hitting the fucking microphone. So, but now I've got that all under control and whatnot. And I have to admit, Tanya, everything I sent you today was talk to text. Except I always have to go in and change your name because it puts Tanya.
That's how it is with you. I get Miguel, and I'm like, no, I'm not talking to Jorge or Jose or Miguel. It's Mikkel. And then I get Mikkel, or when it says MC Kel.
I've had 49 years of nobody spelling my name right. I don't care if it doesn't come across right. I know you mean me.
The best one was Mary Kay.
Mary Kay.
That bitch will never do fucking Mary Kay. Hi. Knock, knock, knock. I'm here to sell some lip jizz.
Yeah, no. The only lip jizz I'll sell will be that hot oil that you blow on and, you know, yeah.
Do you really put it on your lips?
You kind of get it on your lips if you put it in the right places.
Oh, I thought you were like, why would somebody put fucking oil that makes your mouth hole hot on their fucking lip?
It's not just the mouth hole either.
It's the other mouth hole.
Well,
and the handle to the casino.
Yeah.
Slot machine.
The vending machine.
Super size.
Super size. Yeah, I told a really good joke, so we'll figure out what's going on with that and get that going on. So our bird's got a hangover today. Nobody ever finds the bird. I think it's because we forget to tell him, hey, look for the bird.
He's right.
Oh, pick my nose.
I kind of really...
Left.
I'm like, wait a minute, I have to actually look how close your nose is. Now I feel like you're my daughter, like, ooh, you have something in my area, and I'm going to try and bite it. Let's see if that hurts you, Mom.
Can you feel my teeth?
Yeah, right? I don't know what these little sharp, jagged things in my mouth all are, but they hurt, so I want you to, too. Fucking kids. The bird. He's upside.
The bird.
He's upside down. Wait, how can I get to him?
Oh, you almost got him.
Dude, that freaked me out because of your skull shirt.
Yeah.
All I saw was your skull go.
I speak a
Dude,
God's like friend.
it's adult time. I'm not talking peekaboo today.
What else we got today?
You're so cute. Oh, you want your binky, bitch.
I do.
Well, I ain't got one. My kids don't use binky.
Well, then don't offer that shit up, bitch. Shit.
And when they did, the fucking ferret used to steal them all the time. And like run down the fucking hall with a binky in his
Faster than
mouth.
shit he would.
Dude, it was funny. But I'll tell you one thing. That shit is not cheap. So every bottle, anything with fucking rubber, like you go to fucking fill it up and shake it. And
she said rubber.
What? Yes, you don't use them. We don't either. Nobody in fucking Douglas County does, apparently.
Well, it helps if you don't have sex and you don't need to use it. But yeah, anyway, that brings us to cobwebs.
I saw, I saw this funny ass meme though the other day. Wait, what? We're just your laugh. I told you yesterday, when you laugh, I can't focus on anything. Like I just go, it's Miguel's laugh. And I'm like, that fucking cackle gets me every time. Give me some of what you're smoking. Wild horse.
Hey, your advertising for free.
Save a wild, ride a horse.
Save a horse, ride it wild.
Save a horse, ride it wild.
Yes.
Yeah, that's a good t-shirt.
That is.
Touch me there.
And I break your fingers.
Oh, hell. So, yeah, I guess that's appropriate to transition into cobwebs.
Yep. Since we were talking about not getting it. Yeah.
So, yeah, this morning I came down and I was cleaning the basement, and I'm like, oh, there's a lot of cobwebs down here. It's been a minute, because I always clean upstairs really good.
Right.
And, yeah, so I have the vacuum hose and everything up in the ceiling.
Let her fool you. She said she was downstairs cleaning the cobwebs.
Oh, I didn't even pick up on that. Can I get my ice scraper? Put that shit away. I thought winter was over.
It looks very nice, though. You did a great job.
Thank you.
Yep.
Yeah, but at one moment in time, like, something from up above, like, fell down on me, and you should have seen me, dude. I freaked the fuck out.
Were you like this?
I was like the Matrix, the Matrix chick. I was like, the fucking hose is like stuck to the jacket over there, and I can hear the fucking jacket like, and I'm like, something fucking fell on my head. Like, if it's a bug, what am I gonna do?
Stick a vacuum on it.
Oh no, it freaked me out. Like all the hair on my arms.
You have a cookie on your head.
I did.
Did you ever do that when you were younger?
We used to take those corn poppers, those things that it was like a half a rubber circle, and you pop them up, and then they go.
Yeah.
Well, I thought it would be really cool one day when my friend in junior high came to school with a hickey, and I was like, I want a hickey. So I put it on my fucking neck. That motherfucker left the biggest hickey everywhere, but it was crazy because when it popped off, it was like across the whole fucking room.
Oh my God.
And I had to use a lot of makeup to cover that.
I bet.
Yeah.
My first hickey was at Skateland.
Did you have a glow stick on your shoe?
Not on my shoe, on my skate.
Oh yeah, your skate.
Yeah. But I started dating a guy that night from Brownell Talbot.
How old were you?
Oh shit, I was early teens, like 15 maybe.
Okay.
And yeah, that night I came home with the hickey like this on the side of my neck. I mean, that shit was fucking monstrous. There was no way I was hiding it. And all I could do was joke about, it was a New Year's Eve skate. All I could do was joke about how we'd been dating for a year. I didn't even care I had the hickey. My mom was a little irate.
Oh my God.
She didn't believe you could get a hickey from sitting up.
From sitting up?
Yeah, she thought you had to be in the...
She was not very good with the birds and the bees stories.
You know, I had birds and the bees in a whole different way, so...
You're like, I had an orchid and a stingray.
Yeah. Every rose has its thorn.
Fuck. I've got about 50. Speaking of, oh yeah, I've got a couple around my neck too.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so yeah, it was very like cobwebby though back here, and I almost put on the fucking Addams Family just to be funny, but Damien comes downstairs, he's like, what are you doing? And I'm like, I'm cleaning the spider webs. He's like, on the floor? And I'm like, no, there's no spider webs on the floor. He's like, and you can't touch the floor because there's spiders. And I'm like, sure, kid, don't come in here. There's spiders everywhere on the floor. And he's like running up the stairs screaming. And I'm thinking, dude, if that's all it fucking took, like, I would have said that shit a long time ago.
Go to fucking bed!
Right.
So Tanya has me listening to this book earlier, and oh my God, it is perfect for every parent. Even if you're a part-time parent, this shit is perfect. And
dude,
I told her
if you're a furry parent and it's a baby, like this is good.
Right.
Yeah. You're like, stop chewing on the fucking blanket. Go to bed. Go the fuck to sleep.
So she's gonna post it for us later, but that's what it's called, is go to fucking bed. And Samuel Jackson?
Yeah, he was doing the voiceover on it.
And fucking hilarious. You guys are gonna love it.
I think the only person that would have been better to do that voice would have been Morgan Freeman, because he's like the devil and the saint kind of voice. So you know how he is, like, his voice is to die for, amazing. So yeah, he could be like, and I know you don't want to go and get anything to drink because you're tired. It's time to go and weep. Now go the fuck to sleep. I just felt like very.
Pull the blanket up over your head and you're shaking. Okay, just go the fuck away.
Dude, I got scared myself with that one. I'm like, damn, that was like Linda Blair shit. This man's like, ah.
So I went to Taco John's on my way here because I was hungry.
Mm-hmm.
And I went in there and I shocked the poor kid behind the counter. I kind of feel bad for him because he just kind of stood there for a minute looking at me like,
oh God, what'd you say to him?
I mean, with the blink and everything. Well, I tried to be pretty nice, and I think I was, but I know I'm a little intimidating.
If anybody knows Mikkel has a hard time being nice.
No.
No. In a non-intimidating way.
Yes.
See, she doesn't stop and let Tanya finish. Because she's very intimidating to people.
Not to Tanya, though, because she cuts me off herself enough.
It's because I have to make up for all that lost time.
So I went in there and I said, hey. I said, so yesterday I ordered the number 2, the burrito and the potato olays.
All I gotta say is number 2. That sounds about right.
I ordered the number 2.
Shit.
Yeah, later. So, so I ordered the number 2 and I ordered an extra cheese and an extra sour cream. I said, because you get cheese with the potato olays, right?
Olays?
Olay!
I love how you say that. You get cheese with the potato olays, right?
And he goes, well, yeah. I said, well, okay. I said, I realize this is an issue of only 50 cents, but it's the whole principle behind the matter. I said, I didn't get my extra cheese yesterday, and it didn't work because it didn't spread enough for my potato olays and my burrito, and I need it for both.
And I was very unhappy eating my potato olays. They weren't even olay worthy. They were just potatoes.
And no, they were good. They were fresh. I'll give it that. But so I said, so can you just slip me my extra cheese today and I don't have to pay for it? And he's like, that'd be a yes, and you'll get your manager to help you do it. Yeah.
It's fucking cheese. Take a goddamn spoon and throw it in a fucking cup.
Right? So, and they still almost forgot to give me my second cheese.
How many times, though, does that happen to all of us? Like, you get ripped off because, like, they're going too fast, they're annoyed, they're pissed off. I didn't pick your fucking job. If you don't like slinging burgers and putting ketchup on shit or whatever,
some people just don't have that attention to detail.
Then don't work there. Go take care of a fucking plant.
Oh, yeah, because that'd work out. No attention to detail. Oh, the leaves look a little shaggy. Maybe
I didn't say it had to be real.
All right.
You can even go kind of real and get a chia pet and see if it lives.
So are they pocketing this money, or is the business just making bank because their inventory comes out great because they're not giving out the shit that they're charging for? So it shows that it should be gone. You know what I'm saying?
Or it's both, and then you could add a third. They could possibly be taking all that extra shit home to themselves at night and feeding their families. Or their drunk, hungover friends.
Interesting.
Yeah. Yeah, but it pisses me off because it's always me. Like, I could go and get 50 people worth of, like, food. But the minute it's my fucking order, it's always fucked up. Always. I'm like, can I get it without pickles? What do I get?
Pickles.
Pickles. The best one, though, was I went to fucking McDonald's in Florida. Yeah, it was McDonald's in Florida. And, no, not in Florida. It was here. And, I was like, yeah, can I just get a plain cheeseburger? Okay, I didn't even check the bag. I got home, and do you know what I fucking had in my wrapper? I had a motherfucking bun with cheese. I didn't even get a goddamn burger.
Sad.
I was pissed. I was like, is this a fucking joke?
Where's the beef?
I was like, dude, I live in Omaha. Where's the beef?
Do you remember that little old lady?
Yes.
Oh, she was great.
Oh my God, you should have seen me though. I pulled out the fucking cheese and I'm like, what the fuck? And the cheese was like flapping back and forth. And I'm like, I can't even fucking eat the rubber cheese. I'm so pissed.
We're back to the sock puppets.
Oh my God, that kills me.
Oh my God.
So yeah, don't get ripped off.
Today's my last day at my job.
Ooh. Are you excited?
It's bittersweet, but fuck yeah.
I like how you added that extra in there.
Well, you know, the majority of my customers, I really truly love, and you know, have a lot of them on Facebook now, or I've run into them in other places down there, and they're good people.
Down there?
Not down there. Oh God, you pervert. I know, that's a pot calling the kettle black, huh? So, but then, and the people I work for, ooh, she just threatened me.
And that's on camera too. We'll have our lawyer call our lawyer.
Right. Hey, call yourself later, would you?
It's importante. Oh, the bell. I forgot about the bell. Dun, 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 dun.
Oh, bitch.
Dude, I feel like we're a bunch of men on like the football field, like, good job.
Yeah.
Way to go, bitch. Good drumming.
Horn, knock it off. Damn, I'll play with them, thank you. No, the people that I work for, they're fucking fabulous. They're great. It was originally a family-owned company, and then they ended up being more corporate per se, but it's still a nice size company where they still really give a shit about the employees and what they think and back them up because, you know, it used to be the customer's always right. And you can't.
Until you got robbed one too many times.
You can't say that anymore. And that's sad because there are so many people that are just fucking assholes.
They're fucktards.
Oh, like I had, okay.
They are wank puffins.
I had somebody come wank puffins. I love that word. I had somebody last weekend that was there when I got there, had already been there for like a half an hour. The chick that I'm relieving's like, yeah, this person's been in the bathroom a while, came out once, went back in, I'm not sure what's going on. I'm like, okay. Well, she goes and stocks the cooler and everything before she leaves. Half hour later, dude's still in the bathroom. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, oh, okay, you know, give him benefit of the doubt. I go knock on the door. I'm like, hey, you okay in there? Do you need an ambulance or something? Is everything cool?
I'm surprised she didn't fucking like club down the door. Hey, motherfucker, what are you doing?
Well, I do have a heavy hand.
Yeah.
But so he's like, no, I'm good. I'm like, all right, just checking. You know, you've been here a little while.
Was he putting on makeup?
No. He took a fucking bath. And he kept popping out. I watched him for like another half an hour before I called the cops, because I'm a bitch. But you kind of piss me off when you come out of the bathroom, steal shit when you hear a whole bunch of people in the store, and go back in the bathroom and eat that shit, and come back out and try to do that shit again. Oh, hell no! That is some balls. He's like, well, he tells the cops, well, I didn't have any money for food. Well, stupid son of a bitch, ask people. Because if you ask people, most people give you a little bit of something.
A closed mouth cannot get fed, literally.
Absolutely. I'm like, I would have given him, at least a cup of ice water and spent a couple bucks on some little Debbie's for him or something, that's about all I had in my pocket that night. But I would have done that shit. You know what I'm saying? But no, he had to be a fucking prick. And I had to dig through the trash and get out the nasty towels that he didn't use the paper towels for his bath. He used the towels off of our counter that we used to clean. So I threw those bitches away. Sorry, company, but that shit had to go. And I wasn't touching it. It was bad enough that I had to dig through to see everything that he ate, all the wrappers that were in there, to write it off because,
it was damaged, apparently.
Fuck. Yeah, that shit was just, yeah.
Dude, that's a really good idea now, though, when I'm hungry.
No, Tanya. You're not that desperate.
No, but if I wanted to have sex and there was no condoms around, I mean, we could always go to the gas station.
That's funny.
Pick them up, go to the fucking bathroom.
Well, you can usually find one in the bathroom or the parking lot.
Or on the floor, or at the ocean,
you just
on the
might
beach.
need to rinse it off,
Don't mistake the one on the beach as a jellyfish, though.
Ouch. That would suck.
No, it stung. Gave BD a whole new meaning.
You're right.
Oh, shit.
Oh, that's too funny.
Okay, so
Needle thread.
what does that mean?
What does what mean?
Needle and thread. You say that all the time, and I'm like, yeah, okay.
Okay, does everybody else get it? She said so. Yeah, needle and thread.
So when I go, oh, you should be like, pee in the toilet. QRST. That's how our alphabet goes around here. So when we go places and he's doing the alphabet, he's like, LMNOP in the toilet. QRS. I'm like, good job.
Yeah, unless you're at Home Depot or Menards. Make sure it's the bathroom toilet.
Right? And not the actual, display toilet. Oh my God, how did you even explain that to me?
You just kind of got to go, I don't know what you can do.
Clean up toilet 5. Oh my God, that's fucking funny. I hate that shitty ass joke.
Oh my God.
Oh, shit. So, let's see.
I think you should retell your tanning salon story since we can't find the other video yet.
Oh man, it is pretty fucking juicy. So yesterday I go tanning before we go live, and I don't know, I'm doing my thing and I'm ready to put on my lotion. And I take and I'm like, pew, 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 with literally the sound effects and everything.
I believe that.
For real, I'm very entertaining to myself as well. I'm like, it's a great day. The cats are like, oh God, she's on one again. They're like, hey kids, get out the white jacket. Last time she lost her fucking tooth.
Yeah, this time.
So, yeah. Well, and I opened my fucking tanning lotion, and lotion went fucking everywhere, all up on the wall, the ceiling. I know there's some on the ceiling, dude. That shit went fucking sky high. And on the floor, the tanning bed, and
you gave the booth a pearl necklace.
Oh, I did, and my ass is like, oh, I gotta fucking clean this shit up.
So your ass was naked.
I was too. I'm like, oh my God, wiping the fucking lube off the walls and shit off the tanning bed. I'm like, oh, lube everywhere. If somebody came in with black lights and shit, they'd be like, damn, that motherfucking bitch was having some serious fucking parties in this room. And I'm like, no, really, I just had lotion explode. And I wasn't using it for that reason.
Oh my land.
My mouths were not ingesting. Fuck, I was so embarrassed.
I like how you made that plural.
You got the mouth of the South and the mouth of the West and East.
West and east.
There's no north.
Isn't it east and west?
Mouth of the west and east.
Okay.
Depending on how I said, I guess. No, it's east-west.
Oh my god.
Did you see the fucking algebra shit?
That is funny.
I was like, this person should die. That's not even fucking funny. Even that owl would have been pissed. He would have been like, how dare you associate me with algebra?
Right, because the owls only count to 3 when they do the Tootsie Pops.
Right? See, even owls don't like fucking math. Oh my god. Dude, that's good. That's good. She's on one tonight, man. Oh, I'm cheering now.
That's what happens when you don't suck it anymore.
That's what happens when you don't use it anymore. Oh no, it comes back.
No, they just tell you that to make you feel good. It's like Santa Claus.
Santa Claus is alive.
So's Elvis.
Tupac and that motherfucker are kicking it.
Thank you very much.
While they sing Jailhouse Rock, staring through the rear view. There ain't no motherfucking crazier place than the Suggs Mansion up in this fucking jail cell. Oh, hell.
So we were talking about garage sailing this week and looking for toys.
Mm-hmm.
Like old toys that we used to have and...
Yes.
And like Little Tykes stuff. If you guys don't know, if you're going shopping for Little Tykes, you have got to be up at the crack of butt fucking dawn with the kids ready in the car to go get that shit.
You gotta be that fucking annoying ass person that you used to hate when your mom had garage sales and they were like,
that was there
ringing on the door.
Are you open yet?
I need your Little Tyke shit, motherfuckers. Open up.
Right.
It's 8:01.
Right. Yeah, because that shit goes quick. But man, it is a really, really good product though, and they last forever. And Tanya wants one of those kitchens, the play kitchens, if you guys know where one's at.
For me.
That for her kids and her. That's why she wants the walk-in one.
They can come and play too.
And it like takes up like this whole area here. Then it has the 2 sides and the cabinets and everything.
Yeah, that's gonna be their new fucking house.
Right. You know what? I know somebody that's got one. I'll call and see where she got hers and see if we can go from there. But yeah, we'll keep a lookout too.
Yeah. But yeah, old toys like that are cool. Like I was thinking about some of the things that we used to fucking have, like garbage pail kids were the shit. The sit and spins. I got my kids one of those.
Sit and spin and the little lemon twist thing that you put around your ankle and you did like the jump rope thing.
Yes.
And my favorite was the wheelio. It was the little wheel with the little magnetic sides and it rolled on the thing.
Yes, I remember
I would play with that shit for hours. I don't know why it was so relaxing, but I would play with that shit for hours. And Merlin. It was one of the very first. It was before Nintendo, after Atari.
Oh, I thought we were talking about like before dolls.
It looked like one of the big giant cell phones, but it had the numbers like 1 through 9 on it, and it had all these different games you could play with it. And some of the games were the ones where it was like a memory thing where they'd put up the one and you'd have to go back like sign in.
Really?
Yeah. Oh, that shit was the shit. I'd love to find one of those.
Amazon or eBay.
Yeah.
Light Bright. Remember the parachute?
Still got it.
I went out and got a parachute a couple years ago for the kids. I don't know if you remember, but the ones you used to play with in gym class.
Yeah.
With your whole class.
Like popcorn with balls. And
yeah. And they'd be like,
yep.
If you're wearing jeans, run underneath. That was awesome. So,
you know, I used to get that stuff for my daycare from Nobby's, and we had that, and we had a shit ton. I got like 100 different hand puppets for like $20.
Nice.
Yeah, so Nobby's is a really good place to look for some of that stuff too.
Yeah.
And extra you just give to daycare.
True. Remember Popples?
No.
It was like that little animal that rolled up into a ball, a furry stuffed animal.
Yeah, no, didn't go there.
Remember those little water games that you had to like
the little ones that
It was
You had
like
to push
this
the
big.
button. Well, some of them, they had different sizes.
Yeah.
But you had to push the button to get something in the...
The water, like the little
Yeah,
bee things, and it went
yeah.
through like the,
Uh-huh.
I don't know what they were, but that was so cool too. Tetherball.
Love tetherball.
I did too. And what was the other one where you put the ball up and it came out of the 4 holes?
Yeah, I don't know what that one's called, and I never played it, but
Oh, that one was fun.
tetherball, yeah.
And Foursquare.
Yeah.
Like Foursquare, every time you'd go out to recess, you had to play Foursquare.
Mhm.
But then once you got older, like the rules changed. And depending on who was playing, if it was certain cool crowd or whatnot, you had to like follow their rules.
Mm-hmm.
Well, duh, their rules sucked because you always fucking lost.
That's when I played hopscotch.
Ooh, hopscotch. Yes.
Hopscotch.
We need to make like a
That's one of the first
adult
things.
hopscotch.
That's one of the, oh, that'd be fun.
Ooh, write this down.
That's one of the first things that I do with kids when I bring them sidewalk chalk. I think I've probably taught every child in my life how to make a hopscotch.
That's so awesome.
Because it's entertaining. Yeah, Daya probably learned this summer.
You know what the first thing I do with chalk is with everybody? I'm like, lay down. I want to outline your body.
That's funny. That's a good one too. But I always think of doing,
Oh, it's really good.
I always think it is a
Prepare.
good one because then they'll do it to each other too.
Oh, I was thinking like for future references, you know how big to make the hole in the
You're so funny. No, but I teach them the hopscotch and how to make cobwebs because they think the cobwebs are really cool. No.
Don't put my vagina in there. This is Tanya's vagina.
Okay, Day, this is how you draw cobwebs at your house. Whoop.
Is that a spider egg sac, Auntie Cal? No, baby.
That's your dried up brothers and sisters.
Oh my god. Those are those ex-boyfriends' friends that we didn't really like.
Oh, no, that's funny.
They didn't drink enough apple juice.
Oh my god.
Oh hell. So we should probably let Miss McKell get to work, but
Get her done. Get her done.
you might be a redneck.
Get her done. Thank you.
Oh my god. So, real quick though, we do need to I'm gonna look up all this stuff because I'm kind of curious how many DUIs happened last night and arrests and
Yeah, that could be interesting.
I hope none of them are you guys. I really hope none of them are anybody.
Please, because you didn't get the message. But we did tell you to drive safer. Call Uber.
That's right, because we were like, Uber it. And then I said, ooh, that was uber fun to say Uber.
Yeah.
Watch. Uber.
They're like, do it again.
Uber.
Oh my goodness.
Okay. Dun dun dun.
Yeah, it was perfectly timed. Hey, I knew it was gonna get you.
Hey. That's your fan club.
Halitosis.
Don't emphasis on that.
I'm not going to work.
You're not?
Well, no, I need you. But we're
Oh.
still talking with everybody.
I know, this is way too fun. So we need to say, oh, Jason, Carrot. I went to junior high with Jason.
Did you?
I had the biggest crush on that motherfucker. He never even knew I existed forever. Everybody wanted Jason though.
I don't know how that happened, but
I wore combat boots and flannel shirts and like I was a hot mess
that's sexy. Oh, I guess that's now.
in the 90s.
Well,
And let's see, who else do we have? We have Bob. Hi, Bob. Cobalt.
no way. James James is proof that we did a video yesterday because he was on and he was laughing with us. So
Yes.
we just gotta make them fix that shit.
Merlin was great, Dawn says.
Yes! Hi, Dawn.
And then we've got James.
James, another James?
Yeah. And then
You know, I was talking about
Abdul's
that.
on there.
I was talking with somebody today about how you and I
And
say
David.
we know 15 mics. Now we gotta add we know 15 James.
Dude, I know 15 mics and they're in my fucking drawer.
Maybe we should move them out and move Fred up.
Fuck. Bobs need to take a break too.
Thank you, boy. Welcome to Break a
Oh, shit.
Oh, lady.
Oh, okay. Rain or rope me back in. You're staring at my boobs.
Well, yeah, because you
could
had
see
your...
that, couldn't you?
Wait, and you thought, you know why I was, too, because she had her hand right here, and she's like, okay.
Well, some days I just have to touch them to make sure they're still there. I'm like, are they there?
Yeah.
I find myself doing that in the computer lab, too, because I'm like jammed to my own music, and I'm like, oh, yeah, they're still there. And then I'm like, I'm in public. Oh.
And they're real.
Yeah, and I'm out. Gotta return my library books.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, so. All right, and we got a lot of new followers this week, too.
Yes, a lot of new followers.
A lot of chick followers.
I love that.
Yes.
Come on, girls.
Right. Besides that, though, we got a couple other things coming up here this week again. Filming Tuesday.
Angry Brothers. I want to say Angry Birds.
You are an angry bird.
I am not an angry bird. I'm an angry bitch. Thank you very much.
Good, because I don't like birds. Because those peacocks at the zoo, they like scream help at you. You're like, motherfucker, get away from me. I am not helping your ass.
I almost bought a shirt that looked like freaking peacock feathers and it went down everywhere and it was sequins. I'm like, oh, Tanya would hate it.
Dude, that is like old lady-ish.
I am an old lady. Thank you very much.
No, we don't. No. Age is a number. It's how you feel on the inside of your vagina.
Well, today, the inside of everything feels old. Other days, maybe tomorrow.
I want to be just 21 forever.
It was a good time.
Right. It was.
Mm-hmm.
It made me happy because I knew I was legal, but stupid enough and immature enough people would let me, like, slide for a minute.
I was definitely stupid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Young, dumb, and full of calm. Again? Huh?
Huh?
What?
Who?
Yeah. Multiple times. All right, time to wrap it up. Literally.
Right. Come on, Omaha, get it together. Wrap it up. Oh, no. All right, lady. Come on. I gotta go to work.
Next time, I'm going to put this in my report. All right.
I'm writing a letter to the Omaha Bra Company tomorrow and getting her a special bra made so she can insert stuff into her bra because she's always trying to do that.
I am. I'm going to have, like, sparklers out these motherfuckers one day.
And they're all like, pictures!
Doing it. Oh.
Bye, Tanya. Love you. See ya.